So this is the Ozo Hotel here in North Pattaya. Beautiful, beautiful place. Look over here, the Amari, the Holiday Inn. There's a view of the harbor, and then more hotels even farther north. All right, so I chose the Ozo because it kind of represents why I'm here. This place back in the all the way up until the early 60s actually was a fishing village. During the Vietnam War, this became a destination for the GIs wanting some R&R to get away from the war for a while. And so this is just a quiet little beach town. So it was pretty much fit the need of what they were looking for. And then of course with the GIs coming, you starting to get more of the bar scene, more of the girls coming and all that. And it just grew from there. And the stigma that's attached to Pattaya is that it's a destination for sex tourists. And that may have been true late 60s, early 70s, but they've really been putting in the effort to change this place and make it more of a family-oriented type of destination. And it definitely is that today, as you can see, just looking around. And what's interesting is just in the 15 years since I first came here, all of this that I just showed you in the previous clip, that's all brand new. And I wanted to see, where did the GIs hang out? What did they find nice about this area? And I definitely found that. It's a beautiful, beautiful area. It's so laid back, such a cool vibe. So I can definitely see why they were here. Even though what I saw 15 years ago obviously was nothing that they would recognize from back in the 60s. So I don't know how to explain it, man, but Thailand is so laid back. It's so relaxing. And this area here along the beach, we're about an hour and a half south of Bangkok. It's a different world, man. I have no idea where this is going, other than we're just going to do some exploring. But yeah, tag along. We'll see how this goes. All right. Oh, okay, it is. Must be a police academy. I saw the police shirt on. Huh. Look at all the bob buses. This is where one of my buddies is staying, right here at Terminal 21. This is quite a place. Quite a place. You know, it's interesting. Thailand has a very distinct smell, and in a good way, I mean. And yeah, I'm smelling that here. This is interesting. All right, so this is the beach at North Pattaya. I first walked out here, I wasn't impressed, but as you look down this way, now this. Looking a little better down this way. And this is different as well too. Last time I was here, that roughly 15 years ago, this beach wasn't near as deep. So they've obviously brought in a lot of sand. I'm not really sure where the center of downtown is at this point. So, you know, what I mean by that is, where was the original fishing village? I really don't know. But I do wonder if the GIs back in the 60s were on R&R, would come wandering up this far north. I'm sure they did. But if I remember correctly, the downtown area is right over in here somewhere. Wow, look, all right, we're gonna go check this out. Look at all the, I don't know if you can see it, hopefully you can. Look at all the parasails that have gone in the air just in the last hour. That's a rocking business here in Pattaya, apparently. I was wondering, and all those are big platforms. When I first got out, I thought maybe there was some kind of military boats out there after dark. You really couldn't tell, but now you can tell. These are actually the platforms where they launch these parasails. I just realized that there's a great little photo here. I'm going to shoot down this coastline, see what we come up with. This is like kind of a classic or iconic Thailand photo, at least to my mind's eye. I don't know why these boats have me intrigued. Look at the solar panels. You can't really see it on that one, but there's lighting up there, right? Look over here. There's a small solar panel. That is innovation right there. Simple but innovative. Cool little spot. I was hoping we'd see some of these fishermen out here, but maybe they come out at night. This is one of those cool little experiences. I'm here just taking some photos of the guys coming down the hill on the motorbikes. There's my hotel right behind the tree here. And now we're looking straight down Beach Road. But as I'm standing here, I'm getting the smell of these incense burning right over here. The lady sitting on the beach wall there. That is a kind of a uniquely Thailand type thing. At least that's my story. Now this place, 6 o'clock this morning, 6 a.m., it was nothing going on. In a matter of about 2 hours, this place is hopping busy. Wow. By the way, that's a classic bot bus right there. You can ride these things. If you get on the ones that call them the circuit buses that just go in a loop, you can get on those for about 10 cents and go anywhere that's on their loop. A good way to get around, although it gets kind of busy at night. Here's a curious development. I finally get out of town, or at least the southern part of town, and it is pouring. I mean, not just raining, it's pouring and it's steady. So I'm kind of holed up here. I'm close to Buddha Hill. I'm just far enough up the mountain to catch a whole lot of rain apparently. So we're gonna wait this out. I found a toilet and an area to get some water, because that is what they call them here, is toilets, not bathrooms. So, in fact, I'll show you proof of that here in a minute. So we're gonna wait this out and see what Mother Nature brings to us. I love these guys, these soy dogs. They are everywhere up here. Survivors, man. All right, so here's what I found out. We're on the wrong side of the road up here for Buddha Hill, but we are on the right side of the road for the viewpoint. And we're headed there now. I hope it's good because it's a steep, steep hill getting up here. All right, let's see how this turns out. The rain's kind of let up. Hopefully that continues. More of these guys, these soy dogs. These guys, man, they are street dogs. They know where to look for shelter and food. Survivors. He is saying it, man. Alright, we're still in earshot of the rooster, but we did get to the top. Look at this, the viewpoint. And looking towards Pattaya, or into Pattaya. Look at this out here. Look at this. Wow. Look at this. I gotta be honest, I don't always think Pattaya is a very pretty city. But I gotta say the bay here, or the harbor, it is pretty with all the activity going on out there. And I can see why this would have made the perfect fishing village back in the day. You're sheltered from the main part of the sea. And yeah, you can tuck in here. The rest of the world doesn't even know you're here. This is nice. So the saga of the rains of Viewpoint Hill continue. Actually, I just got up here to the viewpoint. I showed you a few of those clips. I'm going to show you something there. It's kind of interesting, but of course it started raining again, so we're taking a pause from Mother Nature. Alright, so we're out on the, basically the end of the peninsula, but I want to show you the 180-degree panorama of where we're at. This is pretty spectacular, but I don't remember this big building here right in the middle of your frame. I'm not sure how that fits into the panoramic view. That's unfortunate, really, but business is business, I suppose. And then here's Pattaya Harbor out this way. And of course the city of Pattaya beyond. And then there's this statue here. I'm not even going to try and pronounce the name. I know I will totally sabotage it. But this guy here is apparently one of the earliest founders of the Thai Navy. And I think what I saw was this all began back in the 20s and 30s, if I'm reading the information on the plaques correctly. But here's what's interesting too. This guy is one of 28 children. That in itself is a story. You probably couldn't even put that story on that signage up here. You need a much bigger plaque. Man, listen to this. It's a storming up here, folks. Oh, this is crazy, crazy. Woo! Hope my umbrella holds up. Look at this, guys. Wow. Wow. This is some of that vertical rain. We have a huge storm coming in. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I'm not moving now. I got my small little dry spot in the world here. I'm going to hang out right here. Fun stuff though, man. This is fun stuff. Alright, I found some companions here. We're all ducking the rain. I love it. I'm loving this, man. Oh, this is so much fun. Look at these guys. Look at them everywhere. Little babies down here. I want to get a little closer, but I don't know how friendly is this guy. He's something. Hopefully that shows up. All the statues in there. You can really smell the incense there. Wow, this is so interesting. I wish I knew more of the history of it, but I'm not finding really any literature around here to read up on and share with you guys. I'm assuming we can walk up here. Here we go. Wow. Wow. Okay, I think since I'm roaming around the place, the least I can do is make a donation. Here's the incense I was smelling before. Wow. This is so fascinating. The feeling I get when I'm here is that this is a continuation of the ancient world. Yeah, that's the feeling I get. And I wish I knew more about the Buddhist religion. What few tenets I do understand, I find fascinating. I didn't notice this before when I was walking by, but look at this. So there, the statue is Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. That's the resting Buddha. I guess Tuesday is the day of rest. Wednesday, but he has the pot with the lid. Wow, I wish I knew what all this meant. Thursday, Friday. The hands over the chest. I don't know, maybe that's a sign of reflection on the week. Before Saturday, look at this, Saturday. Wow. What is this, a day of celebration? I don't know. And then there's this one. Nighttime Wednesday. I'm not sure what it means. Looks like I have some research to do. Oh, look at this, look at this. Little babies. Look at the babies. They are little guys. Wow. Life on the mountain, right guys? No idea there was a Buddhist temple up here on the observatory. This goes to show you learn something every day when you travel. This is classic. The universal sign language for how to piss. Fortunately, I think I just did that one, so I think I'm okay. Not even sure how, I'm not even sure how to do that. That's impressive. Gotta love Thailand. That is cool. That's the way to get around Thailand. Look at that. All right, we're back across the street. Now I gotta figure out how to get up the hill to the big Buddha. My understanding is it's up here somewhere. Okay, so we've just come up another level. Well, there you can kind of see where we were. And this is probably the 4th level we've come up to. It is interesting. Yeah, maybe we're climbing the path to enlightenment, huh? Something like that. But we're gonna, wow, it just keeps going. All right, let's see what we can find here. We're just gonna keep moving and see where we go. These are, I think this is a banyan tree. I'll do my research and put the notes in the video. But we saw a lot of these in Cambodia. All right, looks like we're getting somewhere. Look at this, man. This is so cool. Look at this. Look at that. I'm telling you, these guys are survivors. Look, it's been raining for more than an hour. And these guys are totally dry. So our path spit us back out on the main access road, and here we are. We made it to Big Buddha. And it's looking a little more touristy up here. I'm concerned. There it is, right before us. So we'll sort through all the tourists and get up there. There he is, the big Buddha. There is a lot up here, man. This is cool. I've been to Thailand 4 times, but I've never made it here. Basin Buddha. Interesting. Look at the sodas over here. Hey, it is 82 degrees, rainy and humid. That would be refreshing. Ah, man, that is a big boy. Only the second monk I've seen all day. This is something. Wow. Wow. Again, I wish I knew more of the story here. Maybe I'll run a lot of B-roll. Just do some research and put it in the minutes. This is pretty fascinating. And there's the Buddha backside. All right, and here we are at Trails End, man. The hilltop of Big Buddha. And here we're looking even farther south into Pattaya. And we finally have a breeze, man. The rain stopped. Humidity was coming up. We now have a breeze. It feels pretty fabulous right now compared to what we've had earlier throughout the day. Although the rain was refreshing, it was the aftermath humidity that was a killer. But have a look around. Let me show you around here real quick where we're at. So here's the end of our path. Looks like another little hilltop that they've leveled out, made it into a. It's actually a great viewpoint of Pattaya. I gotta say, it's nice. You don't have the ocean views you have from the other viewpoint, but at the same time, it's not bad. Definitely worth the effort. Perspiration and all. Throwing coins into the belly of Buddha. That's funny. Quite a fascinating complex. Very touristy for sure, but no doubt about that, very touristy. Nevertheless, fascinating. Man, I am just sitting here appreciating the breeze of Big Buddha. And this is nice right now. This is so pleasant. I'm pretty much done if I want to head down, but man, I am enjoying this breeze. This is the most comfortable it's felt all day. Again, to start out about 82 degrees, overcast. We had about 2 hours of rain, sometimes heavy. That cleared up, it got kind of humid, and then this breeze kicked in, and man, it has been fabulous ever since. Gotta stop appreciating and get moving again at some time. All right, here we go. Trying to get a selfie with Buddha, but looks like I ran the wrong ND filter, and he's all totally blown. No, there he is. All right, here's my selfie for the day. All right, so I just fell victim to one of the biggest problems I have in Thailand. Oh, these endless trip hazards. Man, a lot of uneven ground. You really got to pay attention. And I probably wasn't totally paying attention. I was doing the tourist thing, kind of looking around. Ooh, that was a nasty trip. But that helps with me closing this out. Was there a bad part of this? No, not until I tripped and hurt myself. Otherwise, it was actually quite fascinating. What's my recommendation? Do both. Do the viewpoint and do Buddha Hill. Well, I could say they're right across the street from each other, but actually it's a pretty good hike uphill to both. But it's worth it. And actually, both of them you can actually get, did I just say actually twice? You can get taxi rides. I don't think the bot buses go up, but you can get a taxi ride up. Or get on the back of a motorbike. There's a lot of those guys around. We willing to take you up the hill to both. And where they drop you off, you're very, very close. So do both. In total disclosure here, I'm not a big fan of the city of Pattaya. Not that there's anything wrong with it, it's just not my thing. I'm here with some buddies, we're doing a little reunion, it's fun. But there's just not a lot there's some history here, but it's not really within the city, so, you know, but it has a good fun vibe. It's a great bay, great beach. But today was the highlight. Getting out here and seeing some of this, definitely a highlight. Despite the fact that I tripped and scratched myself up. So come see it. Definitely come see it if you're here. All right, I'm gonna head on home. I'm gonna wrap the video up at this point. If there's something interesting along the way, I'll record that, take a photo of it, whatever, and plug it in the video. But if that didn't happen, we'll see you in the next video. Whether that's out on Koh Larn, the island, or at the Temple of Truth. So look forward to seeing you there.